I have to ask Carl, due diligence and all, how you been? How you doing?
Yeah, I wasn't around much this week. I mean, sorry guys, I had to get some surgery to have a tumor removed off my ass. It was so infected, rotten, and filled with pus, I named it the manosphere. I mean, Jesus Christ, I spent 5 days offline and George Bruno is ready to slap half my face on a fucking milk carton and call in the goddamn feds. Like, what's the matter there? Like, people can't get content out there without ripping off my shit? I swear to God, some of you guys' feeds are like exchange-traded funds. You're overpriced, overrated, and largely derivative. And if you don't get that joke, you don't make six figures. Buy my course on dropping dropshipping now. It's like, goddamn, the whole reason I was absent, I was so tired of hearing the same shit over and over again. And I keep seeing this, the red pill says this, the red pill says that. Fucking hell, you girls are more dependent on income from a straw man than Nicolas Cage. So what you're saying is, the red pill says you should never be vulnerable. No, what the red pill says is don't vomit your fucking feels like a goddamn girl pussy. So what you're saying is, the red pill never says never say I love you. No, the red pill says never say I love you first. And what's this whole thing with love anyway? Are we a group of men or are we fucking Vanity Fair here? What kind of girly mag is this turning into? It's all about girls and babies. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? So what you're saying is, the red pill says don't give a shit about other people. No, the red pill says put yourself first. For fuck's sakes, Evil Knievel couldn't make these leaps. These cunts be gassing themselves cycling B material. And if you don't get that wordplay, you don't know your history. Come on, Carl. You're a good man. You're a nice, moral guy. You could do a lot to help save Western Civ by being a role model. First off, I'm 3 pints in doing this rant at 9 a.m. I'm divorced and I have lied under oath. Allegedly and repeatedly. Role model is like the last thing you should call me. I'm a role model to young men in the same way Walter White is a role model to chemistry students. Secondly, who told you that I'm a nice moral guy or there are inherent emotions that your lame ass can appeal to? Like, I'm built for savagery. I'll eat your wife out so savagely it will look like a Baraka fatality. I'll go even further to show that I'm colder with the morality and have your girl leaking on a huge spike like the Sub-Zero fatality. I mean, I'm sure that when she finally looked at you, you felt like you got a return on what you paid in, until you saw me pop up behind her out of nowhere ready to smash like Raiden. I mean, she acted nice around you, dependent like you were the air trapped in her lungs, but I actually owned her soul all along because I'm Shang Tsung. I mean, I feel sorry for you. You worked for it, invested in her, and really gave her your all, but you're downright square like Liu Kang's fireball. I mean, last night I was getting busy with some girls that looked like Chun-Li and Ibuki. You started the night getting double-teamed by Ryu and Ken, and your face ended up looking like Kabuki. It's like, I'm an upstanding, moral, quality man who stands by my principles and value justice. Con-fucking-grats. Your sentence is like Lehman Brothers in October 2009. Worth nothing. It's like, words are coming out of your cockwasher, but I don't think you understand that words actually mean things. Words are created to describe things we observe. It's not insert whatever non-existent problem, insert insult to your customer, insert emotional appeal, insert call to action. Like, you ever stub your toe on your girl snatch? You got no game, bro. Snatch stubs are for losers. If you don't want to keep being a scrub and step your game up, click my shitty link to my shitty site that looks like all the other shitty sites. It all sounds good, but it's a content equivalent to a Katy Perry song. Most of the time, it sounds vapid and mass-produced, but if it catches you at the right moment when you're drunk off your ass at 6 a.m. and still not quite off that marching powder, you may find yourself bellowing out Hummingbird Heartbeat half naked in the middle of a Polish village. Oddly specific, that one. I mean, can I blame these fuckers for using flippant phrases and being the Katy Perry of the manosphere to make some stretch? No, not really. I'm privileged in that I have options most of them don't. They're like Buff Bagwell once his WCW contract was up. They're basically hookers now. Oh, I got some gorilla pimp game. Okay there. Here's how gorillas mate. The strongest male is the one with the most T, basically the dude that takes the most vitamin Dren. He chases all the other men away. And if another dude gets close to his girl, he gets real violent real fast. That's not a pimp. A pimp doesn't care who the fuck his host sleep with as long as he gets his. Secondly, a gorilla is the doped up guy with 2 ratchet in the club, his girl and his gun, and he stays within 2 feet of each one the whole damn time he's there. He made guards to the point where he checks the shitter Secret Service style before he lets his girl take a piss. His girl doesn't even like him that much. She just knows he's a Xanax and 2 wine coolers away from locking her in the basement Joe Fritzl style and making her put on lotion. I mean, it's not abundance mindset when you guard your girl's basket so hard that your friends call you Stephen Curry. I don't give a shit who or what my plates fuck. I'm less invested in my plates than a Goldberg versus Kamala versus Godfather match headlining WrestleMania 36 or whatever the fuck 21 Con's doing right now. Fuck that. I would rather watch a 4.5-hour Iron Man submission match between Phineas Godwin and the Honky Tonk Man. Well, you know what? Fuck that. I would listen to a 5-hour debate between AJ Cortez and Gay Lube Oil on the moral ramifications of Kant's ethics in a postmodernist political social space. It's like, Jesus. You know what? Fuck. I would rather listen to Steve and Socrates talk about their best shredding diets for 11 hours straight. I mean, fuck me. I'd be more invested in Ivan Throne Opset course. And people are like, I show my face and you don't. And even Stefan Malvin be looking at that like that's not an argument. I published 2 books, 267 essays, and did over 100 podcasts. Fuck your face. My content beats your face until it looks like Rihanna got back together with Chris Brown. And a side note, these trash guys be like, do you even know C.S. Lewis? Yeah, I do, but I don't need a PhD in C.S. Lewis to know you're a guy in a closet living a fantasy. I know I'm a straight shooter because I'm the guy who's always masked up. I mean, call me Mega Man because I just keep switching up the hands while I'm lighting people up. I mean, fuck this. This make whatever insert bullshit great again is getting on my nerves. You want someone to fluff you about how you're a good man? Get a consult from Pat Stedman or hit up Tate's Cam Girls. I mean, want someone to give you the full cult experience complete with a no need to think for yourself buttons? We have plenty of those guys in the space. And what gets me is we have all these amazing guys who know their field so well, have great lessons to teach men, yet they insist on leveraging their least effective skill sets to get views. It's like me putting out 8 essays on how to stay sober. I mean, you get lifting coaches doing political philosophy and psychology, fucking psych guys doing deadlift videos, money guys doing pickup, and pickup guys circle jerking. I'm all for expanding your horizons, and one of my major things was getting more into practice over the past couple of years, but don't set up a business strategy consultancy halfway into Econ 101. Make subject matter experts great again. You know, make marriage great again. Doesn't sound like something a happily married man says. First off, marriage was never that great. Ever hear the phrase lives of quiet desperation? Marriage was pretty much the cause of that. I mean, I'm sure it looks great in those Norman Rockwell paintings you jerk off to in the bathroom because your wife hasn't fucked you in months, but shit. Those paintings are like Kim Kardashian's ass. Fake make it look better than reality is, and made by a man. Make the manosphere great again. Fuck off, it was never really that great. In my damn near 20 years in that space, it was always kind of mediocre, appearing to be kind of amazing at times. It's sort of like a piss-warm Miller Lite when you're about to die from thirst. Objectively, it's shit, but in that context, it's like licking Bollinger Special off the thigh of Britney Spears in the Oops, I Did It Again video. I mean, Mos Eisley was a wretched hive of scum and villainy, and the manosphere is pretty much that plus Spurks. However, if you want to do the God Emperor shit, I much prefer Caligula. I mean, make Christianity great again. When was it all that great? When the Romans killed Christians? When the Christians killed Rome? The Inquisition? The witch burnings? The anti-Semitism? The Dark Ages? Torturing kids in orphanages? Or the Catholic child fucking thing? I mean, when was this really all that good? However, what can I say? After all that, I do see the light of day. Together, we will make the manosphere fun again. We will make the manosphere less spurgy again. We will make the manosphere about becoming your own man again. We will make the manosphere about content again. We will make the manosphere about hosts again. will make the manosphere about building value again, and together we will all make it about getting laid great again.